Welcome, everybody, to the Indiana Esports Network, and we are here for some varsity level Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I'm your boy Zipmaster Flex, and I am here with Orbital. Orbital, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm excited. I mean, it's hump day out there. It's the Wednesday of the week, and we got to get some action underway to really pump us through for the rest of the week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to have some great games. I'm looking forward to it. Before we get into the proceedings this evening, what characters in Super Smash Bros. Are you looking forward to seeing this week from these high school competitors?
Listen. Normally I'm in collegiate, and collegiate is all about, what's strong and what's not. You got your sword characters and everything of the like. You got some Steve in there, if it's not banned. You also got some extra out there. I'm a Little Mac fan at heart, and I think, listen, I don't like fighting in the air or whatever. I don't like fighting off stage. Give me some good old groundwork. Get me some Little Mac, some punching in there. Don't worry about anything else. Just go at it. I want to see a Little Mac at some point tonight, if possible.
I can dig that. I would go. Bowser is my favorite character for sure. That's who I play. I mean, but you're not gonna see him at the higher levels. He's a very sparing character, But he's groundwork, like you're saying, But you don't like a little bit of edge guarding? You don't like the edge guarding gameplay?
I'm old, bro. I may not look like it. I'm like 31 years old. I can't edge guard to save my life. I can't do the combos or anything. I'm a hit a smash, run away, hit a smash, run away. That's all it is. Like I don't edge guard. Granted, these kids are hopefully going to be some of the best out there. Of course, right now we're looking at two schools that have yet to really get a win on the board, but that does not mean they have been fighting. That they have not been fighting throughout this entire match and throughout this entire season. It's Westfield Varsity Smash Ultimate versus Anderson High School Varsity Smash, and tonight might be the time where they really do need to step up, show their edge guarding and their macro control of the stage to be able to take a series win.
That's right. And we are at match 39. There's been a lot of scrapping that I personally missed. This is my first one over here at IEN. What about you, Orbital? Have you worked with these guys on this specific circuit?
Not this one recently. However, IEN in general is just really, really nice. Very, very fun. And being able to put on a show for the high schoolers, I think, is another great piece of the puzzle as we're getting underway with game number one, or round number one of this crew battle.
And we have Roy versus Ridley. Ridley is another one of my favorites. I play this character. I love this character. But let me ask you, from doing such high level of this game, what is this matchup like?
This matchup, I mean, it's a skill at the end of the day. So Roy brings a lot of oomph, a lot of power behind. Is one of the more all-rounder sword characters out there. The flames coming out brings some power behind it, but Ridley is sneaky. Some of the combinations that you come out with, very, very annoying to try and get away from. Covers a lot of space for being kind of a lightweight in this area. So right now you can already see this is getting pretty difficult as Potato is carrying on to a pretty strong degree. 124 already on the Roy, and that is stock number one.
Double forward smash, get that up out of here. Very clean play, and these two low platforms are definitely playing in his favor. He's doing a lot of nairs on the low platform, so it's like Roy can't even play right there, and he doesn't have the best aerial movement.
I mean, it's very vertical. Getting from side to side is the worst action there, and so Ridley is covering that very nicely. And again, covering at every point. Every time an edge comes up, every time we see the Roy sit on the ledge, it's a painful moment to look at already. Sitting at 98% on your second stock. It's going to hurt a lot for Westfield as they lose another one off rip. Anderson High School taking the 2-stock lead.
Side special with the yoke up, the grab, and the toss. Beautiful play there. Definitely my favorite move in Ridley's kit. I think that's every Ridley player's favorite move in the kit. Very good patience there on the smash attack. Tried to come up for a grab, no good. There it is. Able to tech out because it was low damage on the side special once again. So makes it back to stage. What's the play here for Roy? I don't understand what he could do to bring this back, even though, oh my goodness, that's it. Roy can't make that. That's over.
No.
And there's some of that good old edge guarding that we were talking about. I love seeing that type of stuff. You leak off the side, you're fighting a sword character. I mean, there are some that have very good recoveries, but, higher reaching recoveries. But Roy doesn't have either. He doesn't have good vertical or horizontal movement on his recovery. That side air was the end of his days, and a swift win over here for Ridley.
Which is huge as well. When it comes to crew battles, it's always great when your opener is able to take such a strong lead, and especially keep all your stocks. For those that may not be too familiar with crew battles, every player, you have 4 players usually on a regular team, so it's a 4v4 crew battle. Every player has 3 stocks to play with, and they have to kind of carry those over throughout multiple matches. And normally you see a couple stocks traded back and forth, but you're just trying to deplete the 12 stocks total that the opposing team has. To have your opener take a 3-0 gives you a massive advantage in keeping the opponent down and keeping your positive stock record alive and well. So right now with that opener, it was a beautiful job by the Ridley. If Ridley can take one more stock, you've already done more than you would assume as the first player for the team.
As we're going into this, one of the things I love about Smash is at all levels, you don't know what level of skill you're gonna get. You don't know if you're getting somebody that goes to their locals all the time and practices, right? There's such a broad reach with this game that other FGC games don't really have, and you get to see so many different skill levels at all levels, in collegiate, high school. We could go back to middle school. There's probably a middle school kid somewhere at a local that tears people up and goes to majors and he can top 64, So that's a beautiful thing to see in this game since there's such a large player base.
And I mean, not just that, you get the uniqueness and the fun factors as well. Pichu coming out is such a wild stake, especially since this is Gamble. Pichu, one of the lightest characters out there, and against a Ridley who knows how to bring the punch at only, what, 40-50%? Already the Pichu loses one of their stocks, looking for another as well, but the fast action, the Pichu is trying to hammer in 84% now on Potato, who's just like, I ain't Potato though. I already have 3 stocks in about 4 total, actually. I'm going to look for one more.
Yeah, doing a very good job on the offensive end, being able to chain together some good strings, get some good damage racked up. Oh my goodness, what a recovery. Coming up off there, did the short hop off the ledge and came straight to the side special. But Pichu doing a good job on the offensive end. The problem was the defense is lacking. The movement is where this character shines. And if you're going to get damage put on you super fast, this is a character that dies at like 80. We're going to get a back throw, and this could be it if the edge guard is right. No, see? Very good move with the up special to get back to the stage. And now the edge guard is here for red. Oh. Yes, sir. Baited the roll in.
Very, very smart there. And you had to take that stock. Honestly, remember, Pichu's playing on borrowed time. Right now, you're down quite a few stocks, and trading out is not what you want right now for the Pichu. You want a bit more, and going quick on the offensive. Already racking up 37 is a really, really great start. Another grab here in center stage, trying to keep him on the bay, trying to get close quarters as well, not allow these elongated battles to turn into the combos that a Ridley loves to play with. Another up air, very quick to stab in, but Pichu playing the low ground. Aerials is going either way. It's so dangerous here. As of course, the Pichu is just like, I can't get hit one more time.
Yeah, at this point, you really can't get hit. I was going to say, this is a very doable comeback, right? In platform games, we know how this goes. You can go down a full stock, but as long as you play that pristine, like we just saw, very quick cleanup, and now you just have to get on the offensive and make sure that you don't get clipped by anything big. This can be done with the swiftness.
I mean, right now, this is also the dangerous factor is, remember, they're down to 1 stock and 1 stock each, but for the Ridley, you've taken 5 total for your 3. You get another grab and a throw off the edge, 92%, and now you get a guard trying to do a side smash, but over the top you go. So for the Pichu, you are safe for the time being. You grab the ledge, trying to cover the high ground, but back to neutral is where you go, but you get a grab. Again, this Ridley Potato doing so much work, and the up smash to finish it. 6 stocks for Potato.
I absolutely love it. We watched the Pichu recover high the last 2 times, and that time jumped out once, flat back to the stage to bait the high recovery. It's like, okay, I'm coming over, and that's what happened every other time. He tried to come out and go low with him, but he would go over the top of him with the up special, and he went out, baited it, came back to the stage, caught him on landing. Beautiful play from Potato.
And I want to double check this because I think it's Westfield that's actually up with the Ridley. If I'm not mistaken, AHS Red is Anderson High School, and I want to reconfirm that because right now that could mean that Westfield is currently up. I think we're looking at 6 stocks versus 2, which is massive. That is again, there's only 12 to play for, and if the Ridley's this powerful, you are going crazy. Now you bring in the heavy hitter though. It is going to be Incineroar on the other side.
Now, I have to bring this back again. I have to ask you, what's this matchup like? I know this Incineroar is not a very strong character, and neither is Ridley, to be honest, but, how does Incineroar fare in this matchup?
Honestly, I would say pretty good. The main reason, not because of the standard, kind of standard setup between the characters, but the fact that you only have to deal with one stock. You can go ham at the gate, and Incineroar has some of the beefiest side smashes, some of the beefiest grabs as well. But unfortunately, if you aren't able to get a handle on it, Potato's going to run you over, and you can see the coverage that is being handled. That's going to be grabbing a toss up, though, and already 15% on the Ridley.
That was actually slightly late on that side smash. I think he could have caught if he did it a little bit earlier on that grab attempt. It was a very good attempt. Good play. But nice. Putting on a little bit of damage here. Coming in hot. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yo, the juice is loose. The juice is loose.
Yo. I've seen sweeps before. I've seen sweeps, so this is out of the world right now. And breaking out of the grab combo now once again. Saying, yo, you don't get that one for free. A stamp down may seal their deal. But the Ridley Potato is saying, I want more 7 by 1 person as well. Going for 8 is a stretch, but if you are able to gather it, it's amazing. And you cut him off. There's no recovery. That's 8 total.
Yo, the edge guard was so clean. Put the fireballs off on edge in the hit stun. Came over for a run attack. And my goodness. You know, I would say this is actually just... He's playing very good on the offensive and defensive end, but some of this could have been stopped by a little bit more punishes on the ground pounds that he's been doing. Those have been going away for free. Nobody's punishing him for doing such, and especially in this matchup. There it goes, coming down. That's going to be a nice clip. Lands the grab. Still not enough. And what's going to be the finishing touches to get this stock off? It has to happen right now.
I honestly do not know. I would like to say the Incineroar has the smash, but right now you're not really landing the smashes. All you're landing are a few pieces. It's another grab and drag. Oh my god, Zip, ain't no way you grab 9 here. This really is popping off. 137 versus 111. It's another grab. You read that recovery and you said you ain't grabbing that ledge. Another dive bomb from the air. It's another grab
throw.
And then some. Potato is on a freaking tear. Verticality ain't gonna make it.
Wow.
9 total for Potato.
This is absolutely insane. When we talked about characters, right, we didn't even get a chance to, we got into the proceedings very fast, right? So we didn't even get a chance to talk about what characters in this game are high level. What are the best characters that on the top of the tier list? And we're watching a character that is known mid to lower tier. Ridley is running through this. I am shocked. When I was asked to do this, I did not expect to even see this character, let alone watch them do a 9 stock.
And it goes right back to what you said, Zip. It doesn't matter when you go straight down to the high school level. Those up-and-comers, those that have maybe played the game since it came out, you build your own unique style, and that's some of the fun here with SSBU. You get this crazy action of, hey, I'm going to play my own way. I'm going to play what works best for me, and I'm going to win with it. You don't always see Ridley be that high prio character, but if you play it to the exceptional level that Potato does, you are guaranteed results. Anderson High School have currently eliminated 3 members so far. They are looking at their anchor right now, or Anderson have lost 3 so far. They are looking at their anchor. The 4th there, it's Piranha Plant of all things.
I like the pick, but at this point, you have now been put into a situation where, as the anchor, you have to repeat what Potato has done to your whole squad. You have to win everything at this point. And I don't know, man. That's rough stuff. I'm scared for him, to be honest.
Yeah. You know, I made the point that, hey, you know, Potato is sitting on only 1 stock at the end, but then took a straight 3-0. I was like, okay, nah, that's wild. A JV3 is out of this world. So it's just like, I don't know what's going to happen here. Piranha Plant just needs to take 1 stock, but then you have to run through the entirety of the rest of this Anderson High School squad. It's going to be difficult. It's another grab. Potato can't keep getting away with these side Bs.
Yo, he's placing them perfect. He's doing them like right before he touches the ground, which is exactly how you should do it as Ridley, right? I mean, he's placing it very well. He's catching people on punish attempts, thinking that he's going to do a landing. He's catching people on wake up with it. Like, I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving what we're seeing right now.
It's I mean, it shows the terror that can happen with some of these squads. Up smash to burn the plants, And this Piranha Plant has no idea what they can do. They're trying to cover ground, and Piranha Plant has some of the best reach out there. The fact that you are getting bullied like this is so difficult. That is, of course, now 10 stocks for Potato, looking for 11.
Not enough spike ball, man. Not enough. And every time he tries to start
Not
up,
enough spike ball. What?
He gets grabbed out of that every time he tries to start up. Finally landing one. Spike ball comes out, but the platform is going to keep Potato safe. Potato cooking up, tried to make a read on the up smash. No good. Spike ball's here. Racking up a little bit of damage. Nice dodge.
Why is he still alive? Why is Potato still alive right now, Zip? Tell me.
No big hits. Potato's doing a very good job of getting hit by small things, but not getting hit by the bigger, the closers. Oh my gosh, that back air was almost perfection. That's a perfect guard. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
What's the last touch? What's the last touch? Fireballs. And there it is. Oh, I thought he was going to land the run attack. I thought he was going to get it.
No, so Piranha Plant has some of the best recovery out there. I mean, it's so omnidirectional that you can carry this potted plant around. But when you're on stage, it doesn't matter. The pot is thrown off again. 11. Is Potato going to sweep? Is Potato going to sweep here in game 1 or set 1?
This would be absolutely insane if we watch a sweep happen. My goodness. Reads the nice charge on the side smash. Coming up. Oh, a little early. The invo frames were still active. Tried to go for a nice little nair. Spike ball's coming in hot. Yes. 151 damage on Ridley. It should just be anything. Oh my gosh, the run attack still doesn't do it.
We see Piranha Plant, you're trying your best to edgeguard like you were talking about earlier, Zip. It's being able to control these ledges, control where your opponent goes, but the down smashes, the AoE is too good. I'm using other terminology now because I feel Potato has transcended SSBU, controlling this map. It is wild here. Look at this, just no worries. You're at 169. Finally, the stock is gone. Piranha Plant has a lonely stock left to run a grand total of 9 stocks out.
That's absolutely insane. Was it 9 or 10? I thought that he had him down to the final stock.
No, so he did. So Potato played so well and has 3 stocks to their own play.
Yes.
Finally, they have lost their third. The problem is there are 3 other players with 3 other stocks on the side of Anderson High School. Piranha Plant lost 2 as well. So in total, Westfield only have 1 stock left on 1 player to make a reverse sweep happen here in set 1. It is a monumental task.
I look at that in the realm of impossibility, or could we just go ahead and say improbability? I don't know. This is looking like I don't know, man. He's gonna have to reach into his Lil Wayne bag and take the I'm out of impossible.
Yeah, this is it's just, I mean, it's so impressive, and I give a lot of props because when we came into this, you and I were sitting there. It's like, okay, 0-2, 0-3, there may be some struggles in there, right? There may be some struggles. However, this is showing that there is also a very large gap, I want to say, between some of the top dogs as well as some of the others in this division itself. We are now going to get Jigglypuff, which is a far cry from Ridley. This is such a floaty character that you're just going for the sleep.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. This isn't melee Jigglypuff, so this is a different type of pick right here. But you know, I'm looking at this, and you know, you were just talking about their records, right? 0-2 and 0-3. How good are the other teams? Like, what in the world are we talking about? That Ridley was nice with it.
And the scary thing is, remember, there's more sets. This is a first to 2 sets total in a crew battle. And you have to think that Ridley's the opener every time, right? Like, you can't sit there and go, nah, it's going to be some other character. You know the Ridley's opening up, so it's like, man, what do you do? At this point, it is so difficult to see. But, of course, we can't call it out. Maybe the Piranha Plant comes out with some crazy tech here. The Jigglypuff is getting juggled a little bit, and at 66%, might as well be 100, for such is the lightest character in the game.
Roll out! Roll out! Oh my goodness. And hey, look, so you start off with that Ridley, and you see the Jigglypuff come out, had a little bit of sauce on, some nice juggles, nice play, good defense to even stay out of dodge. So yeah, I'm starting to see Anderson's got something in their bag, man. Or
Yep,
Westfield. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Westfield is currently the one with this insane Ridley. But honestly, it's just I don't know how else to say it, because whenever it comes to this, it is very difficult to say how do you beat the Ridley while you just throw something else out there. So in crew battles, I believe the players do have to stick with one character throughout, and I don't know if it has to be declared earlier on as well. I'd have to double check that because I want to remember. If not, you have to play with these 4 same characters again, right? You only get to select from Roy, Pichu, Incineroar, and Piranha Plant. And none of them really looked exceptionally a cut above to be able to drop early stocks from the Ridley.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, now the question would be, do you have to send them out in the same order?
No, so you can still prime a random. So the best chance that I think Anderson High School have of catching Westfield a little bit off guard is in the opener. The opener is the only random selection test or random character exchange that'll actually happen. Essentially, both teams declare without telling the other team, hey, I'm going to send this one player out. And that is your opener. Nobody knows who it is. You can kind of guess now. It's like, okay, you would send this or that. But that's your best chance. After that, the player that gets sent out next faces the previous fighter. So after that, it's well known who's coming out for each side.
Yes.
So in the opener is really the only chance I can see AHS of having that opportunity of, we are going to take them away.
I would say, from the gathered information, the only thing, not even to say that he was a bad player, but I would say the only thing you don't do is send the Roy out first. You need to save the Roy for a counter pick. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if that happens again, the Roy caught the worst out of anybody, you know what I mean, versus Ridley. So you just hold him back. I don't know who you send out. I don't know who you send out, but you just can't send that out to start. You try to save that for a mid pick somewhere is what I would assume, but we'll see. They're the ones to make the choice. I'm sure they have a coach over there ready to dissect the gameplay and figure out what's best for his team, and we'll find out here shortly.
Yeah, this is gonna be that test.
Ness.
Oh boy,
Ness and Bowser. So neither team decided to send out anybody that we've seen yet.
No, okay. So I believe they are, I guess, allowed to swap characters out. Of course, this is a new set, right? This is a best of 3. Set 1's done, so this is set 2. You can swap out characters, it looks like, and I don't know which character is actually being played now or who's stepping in here, but it is a massive swap up. So finding out that there's a Bowser on the side of AHS and then a Ness on the side for Westfield, it's going to be crazy.
Production, if you can.
One, no!
Oh, man, with the swiftness. But production, if you can, lace us up real quick and let us know exactly what players are the ones that are playing at the moment. Because I'm interested in who came out with the Bowser, you know? What player are we watching play with this Bowser? This is my favorite character in the game. I think when he gets his dunks rocking, it's beautiful, but this matchup stinks. I am not going to lie to you.
It also stinks when you lose a stock that quickly off of a mistake. You didn't have your second jump, and that's what the Bowser thought they had, and it feels heartbreaking to lose a stock like that.
It's very, very painful stuff. He's a character that doesn't have the greatest recovery already. Very good fastfall to grab the ledge, because he was definitely about to get caught by that beautiful explosion, the glitter, the glitz, and it lands. Oh my goodness.
4th of July is over. I don't know why we're sending out fireworks right now, but apparently they heard that.
No! Oh. All I know is pain.
So I think we have to point out there is a change with that move. It used to, I believe, KO the opponent first. But if you looked at the scoreboard at the end, Ness had all 3 stocks left.
Exactly. Yep. That's rough stuff. You know, it kind of hurts for the homie, man. They took all that from him. He can't do any of his moves and KO the opponent first. He's going to die if he does his move first. You know. I mean, it's good if you're up a stock lead. I get it, but well, you know, honestly, stuff like that should be like that. So I like the change. It's just, you know, for him to be my boy, Let him have a little bit of cheese, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game. Let my mans have the cheese.
You sound like a Ganon main. I'm so sorry. You sound like a Ganon main as well, man. Like, just like, give me my cheese. Give me the hard hitters. Like, that ain't how it works.
Yo, the hard hitters stink, bro. Except for, what's her name? I'm so sorry. The sword character, swaps stances.
Swap stances? Oh gosh, my brain is lost now. There are so many sword characters.
Pyrometra.
Oh, okay.
That's a
fair.
hard hitter right there. That is not trash. That is a hard hitter that is god tier and will remain such.
Oh man, and here I am with my little boxer that decided to hop out of Brooklyn. It's like, oh boy. It's like, geez, sorry. This is how we're doing it. But once again, we're in this situation where AHS are up into a very, very hard place. This is an exact opener to how set 1 played, with the fact that that Westfield were able to collect 3 stocks for pretty much nothing. So AHS really got to lock in here, got to set themselves a little bit ahead, kind of dig their feet, because it's 9 stocks to 12, and I'm not sure if they're super excited. Out comes the Pichu again.
All right, here we go. Pichu back in the building, and Pichu definitely was gaming. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like this could go a certain route. It could go in the favor of Pichu, but you know, because I feel like, no, not even that. I feel like guaranteed this Pichu player was the one that did the best against the Ridley player.
I would actually agree with that. The fast-paced action, being able to keep up with Ridley, I think the main difference was, again, Ridley had so many harder-hitting moves. But against a Ness, you have a chance to actually play around with it a little bit. If you can get close and stick with them, I think that's going to be the big part.
Yeah, exactly. That's the part. I mean, and we're watching a lot of damage get racked up on poor little Pichu right now. Finally on the way in, trying to keep from getting hit by the reflector. Nice. Tick throw off of the spark into the grab. Oh, that was a free punish, the freebie, but didn't believe in it because the spark was coming in.
Yeah, this is going to be that challenge here. We're seeing them go back and forth, and I love the fact that you pointed out, because it is. Right now, we're seeing what you just said. It is getting kind of close, but unfortunately, when you're both light, you can be thrown off stage at 120%. Very nicely done. We have gotten word that right now, Fletcher, kitten on a chair, is the Nest player, and they're doing an exceptional job here, taking 4 stocks total, looking at a 5th with the lightning bolt, the up B, not just a recovery, but also a damage attack as well.
Oh my goodness. Yep, Ness with the most powerful back throws in the game versus one of the lightest characters in the game, if not the wait, who's the lightest?
I still believe it's Jigglypuff. Like,
Jigglypuff?
poor Jigglypuff, it's just like, it hurts. Anytime you see Jigglypuff, what a read, bro. Like, this Ness is having a ball.
Having a ball, making Pichu the ball with the baseball bat in hand. Nice hits on the side smash. But now, coming back in. Got back on stage. Oh, just a little shy on the side smash. Couldn't get the kill. And now we're back in the mid stage. Chase down on the grab. What a read on the back tag.
And just striking to pump up to 111. Potato with a clean 6 stocks taken. Hasn't dropped one yet. Another stylish player to come out of Westfield.
This is absolutely insanity. Are we watching another performance like this? Is this going to happen again? A player that just can't be taken down?
How are they 0-2? Zip, how are they 0-2?
I don't get it. Who's out here? Are they fighting a team that has a light on it? Did he just go back to high school? Or, like, I don't get it.
Westfield is very quickly making us lose our minds, and I love it. Like, this is my favorite part of crew battles is in 1v1s, you don't get this type of action, right? Like, you know sets can go pretty long. It's like, oh, someone's up 2-0 and you got to fight back. This is the best part. When you take a look at a single player just running the gauntlet and just striking fear into the hearts of the opponents, you can see Anderson going, what do we do? How do we face against the Ness?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to look at what we've seen from them. The Roy comes out. I mean, I think this is a solid pick. I think this is cool, but I mean, Ness is a character that can edge guard Roy so crazy. Like, this is gonna be rough for him if he doesn't dominate the neutral, the mid stage. I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
All
We've
right,
also gotten
so
word
Anderson has JK.
Yeah, that was about
Kulai.
to say. Let's go.
Yeah, out here in the building. So here we go. All right. Oh, wait.
Oh. We're taking a look at things. We are taking a look at the set count. This is what I was talking about earlier. The set count is currently 1-0 over to Westfield. But we're getting back into the round as all of a sudden it's right back in the other direction. It's still, again, this nest popping off, man.
Dude, the chosen one. Nice side special. What are we going to get? The angle just wasn't quite there. And there it is. We finally get a lost stock. But right back at you. Anything you can do, I can do better. And it was actually by his hand this time.
And this is what we're talking about. Just this ability to bully out. The fire is too real. Peak of fire indeed.
Yeah.
This hurts. But like this is the Nets just having a ball right now.
Dude, he is loving it. He's having a blast. Nice nair. Nice. Catches the spark. That's what I'm talking about with the edge guards. It's like Roy really can't do anything. He's not hard to catch. He can't really evade in the air. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh my goodness. Yep, back throw, Dunzo.
Yep. This is danger territory now. If you are looking at AHS, you're saying, hey, I really need this last luck. I need to take a little bit more. I need to put this down on 1. If we want a chance at a comeback material, you can't let this opener take everything away. And there's going to be a little bit of a parry. We'll hop over JK, just saying, JK, I'm going to try and strike you down, but it's not going to happen. 38%, 40 now. Perfect block.
A little late on the adjustments, but I like that he's trying to do short hop aerial approaches, and he's trying to bait out the PK fires, right?
Yep.
Whereas before he was kind of running into him, and they led to loops. And I get it, too, because especially in the first stock, he doesn't assume that one PK fire is going to lead to 80%. He's, you know what I mean? He's like, I can eat one of these. Well, unfortunately, no, you can't. Beautiful movement to get back on stage.
It's one of those moments I was like, all right, I probably shouldn't have done that. It's like the, okay, you got to punish me 3 times. I got it. Let me get up. That's going to be a nice spot dodge, but no, denied opportunity. And this time, it is going to be the Nets to not bonk their head against the side of the map and control right now for JK. You're at 110, but you're at 86 on the Nest. Maybe you can eke it out. Very nice read. Neutral B popping the Nest up in center. A quick side slash, keeping him on the ledge. Neutral B as well, just Ness clearing out that corner.
He's definitely picked it up with his play.
Oh.
JK picked it up with his play at the end. He was actually looking very, very good, and I wish we got that from him from the beginning. I'm talking all the way back to his set with Ridley. If we just saw him slow it down and just know that he has the damage with Roy, he don't have to be as aggressive. Look for the touch and then capitalize off the touches. We saw him start to change his gameplay into such, but that's the end of the road for him. And Ness still on the board, 1 stock down.
And here's the big part as well with that loss. Depending on the number of players that are available, we haven't seen the Incineroar come back out, and we haven't seen the Piranha Plant come back out for AHS. So theoretically, there could be other subs to come in, but if you're taking a look at this, I wonder if it's going to be the Incineroar. Once again, you're looking at just kind of overwhelming the opponent. It's a little bit squishier character. You can get away with some of the higher punishes, and the percentage can rack up very quickly. The Piranha Plant, I don't know if you want to match wits with the level of ranged attacks that can come out from the Ness.
I'm going to say I would rather the Piranha Plant, because I think Incineroar would meet the same fate we just watched Roy have. An up-close battler having to deal with the zoning, the PK fires, the sparks, or lightning bolts, whatever you want to call it. The ranged wall he's putting up, I don't think Incineroar has an easy time getting through it. So maybe Piranha Plant can at least try to zone with and play long range neutral for a little bit and make something happen. You know, but once again, like I said, it's up to them. We'll find out. That's my consensus, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. There's so much to think about as well. I mean, this is we're in week 4, and it does feel like we're starting to get to the end of the regular season. Every win really does matter at the end of the day. So for Anderson, you want to try and fight back here. You want to try and bite back as hard as possible, even though it looks dire. And don't get me wrong, this is a David versus like 4 Goliaths out there. Because this is only like player 2 of Westfield. I'm terrified to see what else. We got a Game & Watch? Yes, bring it on!
Oh, heck yeah. I'm a fan. Yes. I love this character. He's been so cool since his debut in Melee. And it's one of those characters where when you tell somebody that you think he's cool, it's kind of like, they're like, what, Game & Watch? Why is he cool? I don't know. It's just fun to watch him play.
It's just fun to see him in general. Like, we just enjoyed a lot. Right now, we are getting the stock drop as we're down to 2-3. But remember, there's plenty more in the bucket as we're underway with what could be the last matchup of the night.
It definitely could be. And I like this. Okay, so the counter pick here is to try to play the PK Fires with the bucket, but being baited out into clean punish. He's like, oh, I see what you're trying to do. I'm not going to give it to you that easy. It's going to be a lot harder of a reaction. So he's going to have to really understand that it's happening. Nice coming down with the key. And back into the neutral space. Look at these guys poised. Nice slow play.
I think right now for the Nest, you're just kind of like spacing out, trying to see exactly what they can get away with. Like, how quickly can they start poking at the fences? It's a really smart plan before you go overly aggressive, especially since you're a stock down. You kind of want to complete this 12 stock run. I mean, there's a little bit of pride on the line for the Nest as well, but Game & Watch has surprising amounts of damage and has good coverage as well if you want to pop out that frying pan in the neutral B, if you want to drop, you know, a little bit of a bomb on top of them, or if you want to drop the anvils or anything like that. It can be dangerous. An 8 off the rip, by the way. That is a wild pull. No 9s just yet, but man, that was scary.
Right? He was very close. He almost landed it. Man. You know, it's something that we haven't said. What if this is the Ridley player and he's just playing his other character?
That could be as well. That honestly could be a reality, and to have both a Ridley and a Ness is a wild call to your main characters. Oh my gosh.
Back throw, there we go. It takes the stock off. Tried to go for the grab off the PK Fire. Does not quite land. And now we're back into the neutral space. It just goes for a couple down tilts. Rack up a little bit of damage. Only at 17%, but man, you're lacking in the touches. Can't really catch him slipping. There it is. Doesn't get punished for the run attack. Lands the side tilt.
Cool.
There it is. That's how you get rolling with a Game & Watch. You got to land the clouds, the up tilt. I mean, up airs.
It's so annoying as well because it carries, right? It can carry you for so far, and you're just like, I just want to get back down to the ground. I just want to fight. However, the PK Fires have been huge for this Nest player, really spacing out. And the run and chase afterwards has also been really fun to watch. Ness is just like, yeah, I will run. I will try and grab you out of it, and you don't know if I'm going to grab or if I'm going to do a forward air and take another 11 stocks so far. Only 1 loss on their own. We are on the cusp of a complete one-man army show.
PK Fire into 2 more delayed PK Fires into the side air. Sayer, if you will. That was beautiful. I like this setup here. Yeah, just keep cooking it up.
Oh, there what a hit, too.
All right. For pride purposes, you've got to take this last stock. For pride purposes.
A little bit too. How are you pulling 8s, by the way? If these land, it does so much work, in my opinion. I think it does a decent amount of damage as well. But it just hasn't landed. It feels so bad right now. So for the Mr. Game & Watch, you're trying your best, but you're burning up. You're burning to a crisp. You might be a cook, but that's 4 in a row now. This is gonna be the Nest trying to finish this off.
That is pain, man. I mean, when you look at how that's happening, you can tell that they're trying to defend against the grab opportunity, and they just keep getting re-looped. Oh my God! American Sniper. Wow. And Westfield Varsity coming out and putting on an absolute horror movie the day before Halloween. That was crazy.
That was wild to think about. That was just, again, a Ness and Ridley that not only know how to dominate the stage space, but also how to poke and prod. I want to point out, every time the Ness started off a stock or started off a fight, it was never aggressive. It was, okay, I'll throw out PK fire, I'll throw out, you know, an up B or anything like that, a little bit of electricity, and I'll see what I can do with you. As soon as I identify that you're not going to defend against this, I'm going to strike. And then the Ridley was just overwhelmingly powerful. And don't remember, they had a Jigglypuff back there, just for a little bit of fun.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the Jigglypuff and the Tuck that we watched have very good juggles. Didn't have to do too much, but ended up closing out and helping them seal the deal in the first round. You know, so that team, I need to come back for the next ones. Like I told you guys in the beginning of this, I missed the first few weeks. This is the first one I was brought on for Smash, and now I'm interested. I need to know. I need to know what these other teams are cooking up. That's crazy.
But that's the best part. This is not only is this an O2 squad, and I'm not saying that with any hate, but it draws you in so well. That's what I love about the high school scene. Magic can happen at any stage of the regular season or even the playoffs here. That is so much fun. I think we are going to get a third game as well. This is a little bit different from other groups as well. It is a 2-0 so far, but we're going to play out that last game just to see what goes on. We are going to get the Game & Watch plus the Jigglypuff to fight it out.
Okay, so lace me up. How does this one go? How does this work?
So this is just I mean, the match I believe is already done, but I think they played it out just for the extra practice and the extra combat experience. So it is a 2-0 right now to Westfield. Unless I'm a little bit crazy, and I'll get confirmation as well. But I believe they do play Game 3 as well, even if it's a sweep at the beginning.
Okay. That does make sense. Let them get the reps. Because that's definitely what they do in Street Fighter.
Oh, no. I'm crazy. I'm thinking of something else.
Got it. Well, no, that didn't make sense because I know one of the ones that we do for LandFest, one of the high school leagues we do, they do let the players just get the reps and get the closeout. But speaking of LandFest, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that, and thanks to LandFest for building healthy gaming communities through gaming with 23 chapters across 18 states and over 150 events a year. You can find an event near you at landfest.com.
I think it's awesome. Also, shout out to Los Portal, as you can see at the bottom. You can take a look. A lot of people bringing the IE in action here today. Also, Zoda Gaming, I believe, as well. This has been a fantastic time here on the Indiana Esports Network side of things.
It's definitely been beautiful. And make sure that you go check out Zotac on their social medias. And when you tweet about them, make sure you use hashtag powered by Zotac or hashtag Zotac USA. And you can type !Zotac in the chat for more information. Go ahead and give a follow to them bad boys over there. Same with LandFest, and give some love out there to LOS Portal, League OS Portal. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I gotta give some love there, but it's been a phenomenal time. I mean, I gotta agree with you, Zip. I really do want to come back for more. I want to know if this is the, I don't want to say lower side, but there's still more above them. I want to see what the best have to offer in this region, because if there's a Ridley that good, if there's a Nest that good, if there's a Jigglypuff that good, I want to see what else is out there in this division.
Definitely. But with that being said, guys, it's your boy, Zipmaster Flex. I had a great time kicking it with you guys. This was super fun. It's been a long time since I cast some Smash, and you guys, you players, you guys made it well worth it. Orbital, what do you have for the people?
I got nothing. Keep watching, because I mean the IEN is wild. Indiana Esports has been such a fantastic home, and we're only in week 4. We still got playoffs in the future too, and so many other titles. Like, this is we're gonna have a good time here, Zip.
Definitely. So hopefully see you guys again. Everybody, y'all have a wonderful one. Players, keep getting better. We'll see you next time.